Once upon a time in a cozy little village, there was a sweet cat named Whiskers. Whiskers had soft, white fur with patches of orange on his ears and tail. He lived with an elderly woman named Mrs. Mabel, who loved him dearly. Every morning, Mrs. Mabel would prepare a warm bowl of milk for Whiskers. Whiskers wasn't just a regular cat, he had a heart full of kindness. He would wander the village each day, visiting all the houses, making sure everyone was all right. If anyone was feeling down, Whiskers would curl up on their lap, offering comfort with his gentle purrs. One cold winter day, a little girl named Lily, who had just moved into the village, was feeling lonely. Her family had moved from a faraway town, and she missed her old friends terribly. She sat by the window, watching the snow fall, wishing for a friend to play with. Whiskers, sensing her sadness, quietly padded up to her door. He meowed softly, and Lily opened the door to find the sweet cat standing there with a hopeful look in his eyes. Without hesitation, she knelt down and petted him gently. Whiskers curled up on her lap. From that moment on, they became the best of friends. Every day after school, Lily would play with Whiskers, and they would explore the snowy woods together. Whiskers helped her feel at home in the village, and in return, Lily shared her love and laughter with him. Whiskers had brought joy to so many, and now, he had helped Lily find a place in her new home. The villagers often said that Whiskers wasn't just a cat, he was a little guardian of love, spreading happiness wherever he went. As the seasons passed, Whiskers and Lily's bond only grew stronger. They became inseparable companions, and it wasn't long before the whole village began to see how their friendship brought a special light to the town. One bright spring day, as the flowers bloomed and the birds chirped merrily, the village organized a small festival. Mrs. Mabel had baked a large batch of her famous cookies, and the children ran around playing games in the park. Lily, with Whiskers by her side, felt a deep sense of happiness she had never known before. The village was her home now, and Whiskers was the heart of it. As the sun set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Lily sat on the hill with Whiskers nestled in her lap. The two of them watched the stars appear one by one, feeling at peace with the world. In that quiet moment, Lily whispered softly to Whiskers, "You were the best thing that ever happened to me, little friend." Whiskers, as if he understood, gave a soft meow. And so, Whiskers continued to be the village's sweet cat, spreading warmth and kindness with every purr, every gentle nudge, and every thoughtful visit. He reminded everyone that no matter where life took them, love and friendship could always make any place feel like home. Years later, the villagers would still tell the story of the sweet cat who brought so much happiness, and Lily would smile, knowing that Whiskers was, and always would be, her dear friend, her little guardian of love. Years passed, and as the years went by, Whiskers grew older, his fur became slightly less fluffy, and his steps were slower, but his heart remained just as warm and kind. He still wandered the village every day, visiting the neighbors, and offering comfort. The villagers, now used to his presence, smiled whenever they saw him, knowing that his gentle nature had helped make their lives a little brighter. Lily, now a young woman, often sat with Whiskers by her side, recalling all the memories they had made together. One autumn evening, when the golden leaves were falling gently from the trees, Lily sat by the window, holding Whiskers in her lap. She noticed that he seemed more tired than usual. His once bright eyes had begun to dim, and his breaths were slower. That night, after the sun had set, Lily whispered to Whiskers, "Thank you for everything. You've made my life so much better, just by being you." Whiskers gave one last, soft purr, as if he understood. His body relaxed, and Lily held him close, knowing it was time for her dear friend to rest.